sleeping car today, and making a few movies of that. And it may well be my last sleeping car trip to Cairns, because they're being withdrawn from January next year and replaced by the Spirit of Queensland, which has lay flat seats, which is not at all suitable for many people. This is Car E, the roomette sleeping car, which I'll be travelling in today. Just looking down the passageway of the roomette and into my cabin. Now it's just a seat and a bed which comes down from the wall, and of course the window, and there's a wash basin as well here. It's only quite a small cabin, but there's a very nice way to travel on the train, and it's going to be changed of course in next year, and we'll see where we go from there.
If you are walking about the train, we do ask that you leave one hand free to use the yellow grab rails, seat backs and walls to help steady your path. Ladies and gentlemen, in the unlikely event of an emergency, we do ask that you follow any directions given by the onboard crew. Folks, as all of our stops today will be brief, it is recommended that you do stay on board unless that stop is your destination station. Queensland Rail Travel will not provide alternative transport if you do miss the departure of this service. In saying that, ladies and gentlemen, it is also an offence to smoke anywhere on Queensland Rail platforms and aboard this train.
We have departed Roma Street and just passed by the car sightings in Maine, in the inner suburbs of Brisbane. And I won't be making a lot of movies outside the window on this trip, because I've made a number of those types of movies on other videos covering the North Coast line. I'll be mainly concentrating on the equipment on this train, that's to say the dining, lounge and sleeping cars and so forth on this train, because it's going to change radically in January of next year. Just departing from Caboolture in the outer suburbs of Brisbane. That's the Caboolture Historic Village in the background there, and I'm not sure whether we see the former branch line leaving, Coyle line leaving this area, but it used to run. That was the remains of it over there. You couldn't see much, but that branch line ran out for a few miles away from here.
And a choice of burgers, hot dog or hot roast roll. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Buffet Park is now open, serving its lunch menu. This menu will be available until last orders at 3:45 this afternoon.
Just passed through my little and in the lounge car. This is Gympie North. There's the train, the rear of the train. Let's swing round and we get heading up towards the front of the train there. And won't be all that long before it gets dark, but it's just worthwhile taking a quick look at that on the platform for 5 minutes. So there we go. We're in the lounge car early in the morning, just after 6, and heading north, of course, at a fair pace. We're in central Queensland train at the moment, and I don't know the name of this place, but there's a highway and there's a low mountains in the background. Fair number of eucalyptus forest around the place, trees and gum trees and so on. A few cattle, and I'll be back along the way and get a few snapshots as we proceed. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday the 4th of September 2014, and I think that's actually the Bris Highway. I guess it is, between Sydney, I meant to say Brisbane, of course, and Cairns. Just some sugar cane there, very common up here in North Queensland, of course. Indeed, for many miles of it, it's saying. And there's a sugarcane railway. Now, I don't know if I see anything operating at this time of year or anything like that, but there's the track. It's 2-foot gauge. And for my overseas friends, there's about 5,000 kilometres of this 2-foot gauge, which is like, I guess, 3,000 miles of it. And the distance between Brisbane and Cairns is over 1,000 miles, and it takes about 30 hours. It's like going from Saigon to Hanoi in Vietnam, so to give you an idea of distance. It's still beside the one of the sugarcane lines here. Don't know really if you can see it very well, but here it goes. It's interesting. It's paralleling this track. There's a whole lot of cattle. Now, we're just a matter of a few minutes away from Proserpine in central Queensland, and it is the gateway, as they said, to Shute Harbour. I forget the place now, but it's quite important as a connecting point for a bus service anyway. arriving in Proserpine. Our station is on the other side of the train, but here's a little yard, and so I never know what's in the yard, so wait and see. Here's a cane train. We're approaching Ayr in Home Hill, then of course we head up towards Townsville. That's Ayr as in A-A-Y-R, like in Scotland, by the way. We must be coming into the station at Ayr. That's on the right hand side. See some trains there, but anyway. There's a train coming here. There we go, look at that, it's coming. Coyle train. Well, we're well into the North Queensland now, and it's a good fine sunny day, and it'll be a warm day today. And we'll just catch a few scenes along the way. (1,270 kilometres from Brisbane). There we go. Approaching Stewart and Townsville. This might be Stewart Yard. Track work going on in there. Steel sleepers too. I believe this is Stewart. It's the junction for the Mount Isa line. Yes, there's the Brisbane end of the triangle around to the Mount Isa line. the station at Stewart is no longer operative, even though it's still shown in the timetable. Townsville, the train is very busy here, and a lot of passengers coming on and off the train. SUNLANDER. Here's a SUNLANDER sitting at Townsville, 3rd of September 2014, and it's be leaving here at 10 past 12. It's about 20 to 12 now. 17 car consist, and it's been a good trip. SUNLANDER just sitting at Townsville Station. About to arrive at Cardwell.
We're getting the Cairns about what
Town of Cardwell. A very short platform here, but 2 cars links. And there's the old station immediately past this current platform. Tully, and we're making a second stop here in a moment. A bit loud sleeping car that I'm travelling in, car E, and then they're moving up.
Yeah, no worries, just whenever time. Man, just behind the line, please. Thank you.
Dining car, 1462. Tropics Lounge car, club car. There's the sitting cars. Three sitting cars. Power van and the 3 cars on the rear, which are being towed to Cairns and back to Townsville tomorrow. Should have been collected in Townsville, and they were not. We're at Innisfail in North Queensland, and just departing now for Cairns, and Let's get a shot of the station as we go. Actually, we're just moving up, I think, for a second stop. Cairns railway station, and here's a Trans North coach parked here, and they go from Cairns up to Corumba on the Gulf and servicing places such as Croydon and Normanton, although that particular one wouldn't be. And this is the platform that last night the Sunlander came in. I was met by my sister Miriam, and it's a pretty quiet station once the Coranda Scenic tour trains depart in the morning around 8:30 and 9 o'clock. There's not much till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We see there's 2 platforms there, and we're looking out towards the north and west. And the train line goes round towards through Lynch up to Coranda. This is Gordonvale railway station, North Queensland. The last stop before a train reaches Cairns, about 22 kilometres from Cairns, and all the noise you hear is actually the sugar mill. Very busy place, and here we are. We're looking along towards Cairns. The trains go through from behind me, coming to Cairns, heading that way, a long curve away, and the town of Gordonvale is right here, so it's right in the town. Saturday the 6th of September 2014, Cairns Airport, and I've just checked into my flight at 9 o'clock on Jetstar, and I'll be heading to the departure lounge and relaxing there and waiting to go, and we'll get on board at 8:40 and leave at 9. So there we go. My little adventure of riding the train up to Cairns is in a sense over. We're heading back to Brisbane now. I'm heading to home, and had an enjoyable trip.
seatbelt sign has been switched off and are free to move about the cabin. However, whilst you are seated, it's important you keep your seatbelt fastened. If we encounter any unexpected turbulence, this includes all children and infants. There are 3 lavatories on board, 1 in the forward cabin and 2 in the rear. All are fitted with baby change tables. For your safety and the safety of others, we do ask that you please be mindful of other customers and the crew by keeping clear of the aisles throughout the flight. On today's flight, we are pleased to offer you our entertainment iPads that feature movies, sitcoms, music and games, all for $12. To rent an iPad, simply provide your photo identification to the crew as they start from the front to the back, moving towards the centre of the cabin with the iPad. You'll have approximately 1 hour of viewing time, so please be aware of this when making any viewing selections. Once the iPad service has been completed, we will shortly commence our food and beverage service. In your seat pocket, you will find a copy of our Jetstar Cafe menu, food and beverages to be purchased on today's flight. Purchases can be made using cash or credit card. If paid by cash, the correct change is always appreciated. Paid by credit card, please provide us with your photo identification. So please now, sit back, relax, enjoy our great Jetstar service, and remember we are here for your safety, so if there's anything we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
air train station at Brisbane Airport after the flight, which according to the timetable actually ran a little bit early, which is good. There's the airport terminal and the railway station here. I have 10 minutes to wait for the train to go, so it'll be approaching here very shortly. Here's the train arriving in from the Gold Coast, past Sea Lakes through Brisbane to Brisbane Airport.
Welcome to the domestic train station. Please make your way along the platform and ensure you have your ticket ready for inspection. Thank you for travelling with their train and we look forward to seeing you again.
あれはよかった。今回あれ神戸空港の方にさ、高速船が関東まで行って、あれ乗ってんけど、あれ
Leaving the domestic terminal at Brisbane, heading towards the international terminal station.
長スパのさ、行ったやん。イメージ的にあんな感じ。どこや、長スパのトロさ、頭ガガガガガガガガガってなってみんなで全員で頭めてあんな感じ、例えるならばあれで海や、川やで、そこでおじいちゃんがずっとさ、喋ってくれてるから分かるよ、喋りたいの分かるよ今だにずっとスターがない
International terminal.
ノリノリで時間チェリー余裕を持って着いたのにここにはてか人気やもん。なんか売ってないのでしょうね。素晴らしいわ。ほんまに日本やばいな。雨とか天才やる。広島とかの天才がいる。すごいけどな。なんかまた京都でもなんか。自然と追いかける。何の法律それリコールでもうちもいまだにうちのあれやからなオーストラリアじゃないとパリスでみんな縛りが取れてないから
There goes the Brisbane City and Gold Coast train. This is Eagle Junction. I finished my movie here for the trip to Cairns. Thank you for viewing.